Okay, all of you mute your mic. So let us start today's session. Today we are going to start session number 4 of chapter number 14, statistics. Okay, and we are going to complete the left out questions of exercise 14.3. So we have completed up to question number 5. So this is question number 6. The following table gives the distribution of students of two sections, okay, according to the marks obtained by them. This is section A and this is section B mark. The class interval for both are same. Okay, class interval दोनों के लिए same है, and we have to represent the marks of the students of both the section on the same graph by two frequency polygons, and from the two polygons compare the performance of the two sections. Okay, so we'll start with the first. We have to find frequency polygon के लिए we have to find the class mark. So now we are going to find the class mark. So section A के मैं यहाँ पे लिख दिया हूँ section B, and this is the class interval, and we have to find the class size of class mark of first class. What is the class mark? दोनों अपर लिमिट्स को ऐड करके डिवाइड बाई 2 करना है. 0 + 10 डिवाइडेड बाई 2. 5. Okay.
Right, sir.
Now see, all the class size are same here. सबका class size same है ना?
Yes, sir.
10.
Yes.
So without calculating the other class mark by using that formula, we can add up 10 continuously. So next number is 25.
15, 25,
Next number
40,
35. And the last number is
45.
45, right. So now we have to plot this two on the graph paper for section A frequency polygon, and this two on the graph paper for section B polygon, frequency polygon. Is that clear? So we'll take a unit because only 50 is there, so we'll take 5 units for x-axis. Because marks we have to, class interval we have to write on x-axis, and that is class mark. Class mark हम लोग को x-axis में लिखना है, और number of students we have to write on y-axis. So I am taking for x-axis 5 units and for y-axis 3 units. Okay. So let us start with, and I told you that for frequency polygon एक class पीछे फर्स्ट में लेना है. एट द बिगिनिंग ऑफ द फर्स्ट क्लास यू हैव टू टेक वन क्लास, एंड एट द एंड ऑफ वन क्लास, लास्ट क्लास यू हैव टू टेक अनदर क्लास. सो 5 से पिछले वाला क्लास मार्क क्या होगा? व्हाट इज द प्रीवियस क्लास मार्क ऑफ 5?
0.
ना -5, -10 है ना, बिकॉज 10 के गैप में आ रहा. देखो, इट इज इंक्रीजिंग बाई 10. एंड व्हाट विल बी द नेक्स्ट वन? Last one?
55.
So now we have to take the frequency for these two 0. Okay, so we'll start with the first one. सब लोग अपना टेक्स्ट बुक साथ में रखेंगे because the previous slide I will not be able to show you. First 5 -5 0. Okay, and the second one 5 का 3 है, तो यहाँ पर आएगा. And 15 9, so it will come over here. And 25 17 approximately यहाँ पर आएगा. Okay, and the next one is 12 35, so it will come over here. And the last one is 9 45 का 9. उसके बाद last हम लोग 55 भी लिए 0. So plotting is clear for section A.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we have to join all these points by using line segment starting from here. So first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. So this is section A frequency polygon. Any doubt in this one?
No, sir.
Okay, now we have to plot for section B. Section B -5 0, and for 5, 5 is there, so it will come here, and for 15, 19 is there, so 19 will come over here, and for 25, 15 is there, so it will come over here, and for 35, 10, so 35 यहाँ पर आएगा 10, and for 45, 1 is there, so 1 will come over here, and 55, 0. Now we have to join all these line segments, all these points by using line segments. We'll start from -5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is section B polygon. What conclusion you can give? Comparison. You have to compare the two sections. See, more than 30 marks scored in section A more. The number of students scored more than 30 marks in section A is more compared to section B. And highest mark, the maximum number of students scored less marks in section B. Clear? That is below 20. Whether conclusion is clear to all of you?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, now we'll move toward the next question. Question number 7. The runs scored by two teams A and B on the first 60 balls in a cricket match are given below. So number of balls is given, team A, team B is given. Now we have to represent both the data of both the teams on the same graph by frequency polygon. So again, for frequency polygon, first you have to check whether the class interval is in continuous or not. Whether it is continuous?
No, sir.
Okay, so we
No,
have
sir.
to make continuous first. Uske baad, then we will find the class mark. Okay, so let us make it continuous. So what we have to do? The difference is 1. So 0.5 यहाँ पे subtract करना है. So first class will be 0.5 to 6.5. Clear? Second class का upper limit, सबका upper limit निकाल लो पहले. First you find upper limit of all the classes. So इसका हो जाएगा 85.2, 85.5, 25, 24.5 and 30.5, 36.5 and 42.5, 48.5, 54.5 and the last one is 60.5. And in the previous class I told you that this upper limit you have to write here, cross करके यहाँ पे लिखना है, ठीक है? यहाँ पे 18.5, 24.5 without subtracting the lower limit 0.5. You can write directly this one. Okay, whether to making continuous it is clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
So we'll make this one, we'll get this one. So now our next target to find class mark. Okay, so first class mark you have to find. Add karo, divide by 2.
3.5.
Right.
3.5, sir.
3.5. Now check whether the class size of all the classes are same. 6 आ रहा है, सब में 6 है ना size?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what we can do, we can add subsequently 6 to 3.5. So next number will be 9.5. फिर से 6 ऐड करो. हाँ, एक मिनट.
So 15.5.
15.5.
Right. 15.5. Next number plus 6.
21.5.
Right, 21.5. Next number
27.5.
27.5.
27.5 plus 6 again.
33.5.
23.5.
33.5. Okay, and the next plus 6.
39.5.
39.5. Okay, plus 6 again.
45.5.
45.5.
45.5 plus 6 again.
51.5.
51.5.
51.5. Last one.
57.5.
57.5.
Right, 57.5. So we'll get this one. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, so now here what will be the next class mark? What will be the next class mark?
63.5.
Right, 63.5. ठीक है, point है ये, this is point only. Okay, now the previous class mark we will not take. Why? That I will explain you. Okay, so now we have to plot for team A. Okay, team A के लिए start कर रहे हैं हम लोग. So 3.5, 9.5, 15.5 हम लोग 6 का class unit लेंगे for x axis, and for y axis we can take up to 10 is there है ना? Okay, but our graph is very small, so I will take 2 units. Okay, so whether this is clear, units?
Yes, sir.
ओके, यहाँ पे एक तो क्रॉस कर लेते हैं क्योंकि हम लोग स्टार्ट किए 3.5 से. राइट, नाउ दिस इज नंबर ऑफ बॉल्स, एंड नंबर ऑफ बॉल्स इज नेवर नेगेटिव. नेगेटिव हो सकता है क्या?
No, sir.
ओके, बट नंबर ऑफ बॉल्स जो है इट कैन बी जीरो. व्हाई? बिकॉज कोई भी बॉल स्कोर नहीं किए, सो रन विल बी जीरो. If number of balls will be 0, what will be the run score?
0.
0. So इसलिए हम लोग स्टार्ट करेंगे 0 से. मार्किंग जो स्टार्ट करेंगे 0 से. सी, मार्क्स कैन बी नेगेटिव, क्योंकि आजकल नेगेटिव मार्किंग कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स में रहता है. सो इसलिए पिछले क्वेश्चन में बैक साइड तक गए थे, यहाँ तक, राइट, -5 लिए थे. बट हियर वी कांट टेक नेगेटिव बिकॉज नंबर ऑफ बॉल्स इज नेवर नेगेटिव. So we have to start from 0. Whether this is clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now 3.5 का 2 था, so it will come over here. Next is 1. 9.5 का 1. 15.5 8. Next 21.5 9 था, so it will come over here. Then 4, 5, you see in your textbook, 6, 10, next is 6, and next is 2, last 63.5 is 0. Okay, now we have to join all these points by using line segment. Chalo, we'll start from here. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, last. So this is for team A, we have completed. Any doubt here?
No, sir.
Okay, now we have to plot for team B. So we'll start from 3.5. 3.5 का 5 है, so it will come over here. Next is 6, 2, 10, 10 के बाद 5, 6. Are you checking with your textbook?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Next one is 3. 3 के बाद क्या है देखो?
Sir, 4.
4, right? Next number?
8.
8. Last number?
10.
10, right. and next after that 63.5. Now we have to join all these points for team B. So let us start from 0 to 5, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, and the last. So this is for team B. So our frequency polygon is completed. Any doubt here?
No, sir.
Okay. So इसका कोई additional bits नहीं था. Only we have to draw the frequency polygon. Now let us move towards question number 8. A random survey of the number of children of various age groups playing in a park was found as follows. So we have to draw a histogram to represent the data above. Okay. So histogram के लिए what was our conditions? Number 1, the class interval should be continuous. Number 2, the class size should be same. नहीं है, then we have to adjust the frequency. So first you check whether class interval are continuous or not.
Yes, sir.
Continuous?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Now we have to check for class size. That is width. चलो first width बताओ. What is the width
Sir,
of
0.5.
class size? 1.
1.
Second.
1.
1,
Third.
2.
2. Next.
2, sir.
2,
2. Next.
3.
3. Next.
5.
5,
5.
Last.
2,
2. Now whether class size are same?
No, sir.
No. So if class size are not same, we have to adjust the frequency. Frequency हम लोग को adjust करना है, ठीक है? That will be the length of our rectangle. So how you have to adjust the frequency? There is one formula. Frequency of the class interval upon class width of class interval into lowest class width. Okay. The formula is frequency of class interval upon class width of the class interval into lowest class width. इसमें सबसे छोटा class width कौन सा है?
1, sir.
1. Okay. So for according to formula, see frequency upon the class width of the class interval is 1 into lowest is 1. So what we are getting first one?
5.
5.
5.
Okay. Second one, frequency upon class width into the lowest class width. 3.
Sir,
3,
Okay. Second one, 6 by 2 into 1.
3,
3. 3.
3,
12 by 2 into 1.
6,
6.
6. 9 by 3 into 1.
3. 3.
सबको फ्रीक्वेंसी एडजस्ट करने आ रहा है ना?
yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Next one is 10 frequency by class width of the class interval, that is 5 into 1. So what you are getting?
2,
2.
2. And the last one is 4 upon 2 into 1.
2,
2. Right. So all of you got understood this, how to adjust the frequency?
yes, sir.
Okay, so we'll get this one. Now we have to we have to draw the histogram by taking this adjusted frequency, not this one. इसको नहीं लेना है. Okay, so we'll start with 1, 2, 2, 3 है ना? So I'm going to take 2 units for x-axis and 2 units for here, 1 unit for y-axis. So this is my graph. Clear? So first class interval was 1 to 2. 1 to 2 यहाँ पर आएगा, देखो 1 to 2 here, and the adjusted frequency was 5, so it will go up to here. So first I am going to draw 5 here, 5. Okay, second class was 2 to 3. 2 to 3 यहाँ तक आएगा, and the adjusted frequency is 3. It will come up to here. The next class is 3 to 5. 3 to 5 means it will come up to here. Okay, 5. And the adjusted frequency was again 3. And next is 5 to 7. 5 to 7. 5 to 7, the adjusted frequency is 6. So it will come up to here. Okay, next one. 7 to 10. 7 to 10, and adjusted frequency is 3, so it will come over here up to here. And the next one is 10 to 15. 10 to 15, so 15 means up to here, and the adjusted frequency is 2. Now the next one is 10 to 15, and the adjusted frequency is 2, so it will come up to here. Okay, and the last one is 15 to 17 यहाँ तक, and the adjusted frequency is 2. So this is the frequency polygon. Any doubt here? Sorry,
No, sir.
histogram. किसी को कोई डाउट है?
No, sir.
Okay,
No,
अगर
sir.
क्लास साइज डिफरेंट है तो फ्रीक्वेंसी को एडजस्ट करना है. So next question देखो. So first you check whether the class interval are continuous or not.
Yes, continuous.
Yes, sir.
Continuous. Now we have to check for class width. और इसमें एक और एक्स्ट्रा बिट है. Write the class interval in which maximum number of surnames lie. So we'll start with the width. First width बताओ जल्दी से.
4.
3.
3, sir.
3. इन दोनों को माइनस करो. 4
Yes, sir.
minus 1. Next one.
2.
2, sir.
2. Next.
2.
Next.
4.
4,
4.
Last.
8.
6.
8.
8.
8,
Okay. And our formula is frequency of class interval upon class width into lowest class width. इसमें lowest कौन सा है?
Sir, 2.
2. तो फॉर्मूला क्या होगा? 6 by 3 into 2. So कितना आ रहा है?
4.
sir.
4.
Right, we are getting 4. Now next one, 30 by 2 into 2.
30.
30.
Yes, 30. And this will also come same, 44 upon 2 into
44.
2, we will get 44. Okay, now this one is 16 upon 4. 16 upon 4
8.
into 2. Right,
8.
8, sir.
good, very good. We are getting 8. Now this one, 4 upon 8 into 2.
1.
Yes.
1.
So the last adjusted frequency is 1. Okay, so we are getting this one. Now we have to draw the histogram according to this adjusted frequency. The length of rectangle should be this one, not this one. Okay, so we'll start with up to 20 is there. So we'll take 2 units for x-axis and 5 units for y-axis. Okay. Now let us start with the first one, 1 to 4. 1 to 4 means यहाँ से यहाँ तक आएगा, up to here. And what is 1 to 4? First one, 4. So 4 means यहाँ पे यहाँ तक आएगा. Okay, 8th grade तक आएगा. and next one is next class क्या है 4 to 6. 4 to 6 means up to here it will come, and 30 frequency is 30, so it will come up to here, and 6 to 8 is 44. 44 यहाँ तक आएगा, okay, and 8 to 12, 8 to 12 is 8 up to here, so 8 means यहाँ तक आएगा. 5 के बाद 6 ग्रिड तक, ओके, 5 के बाद 6 ग्रिड तक, क्योंकि बिकॉज 2 ग्रिड्स इक्वल्स टू 1 यूनिट. नेक्स्ट द लास्ट वन इज 12 to 20. 12 to 20 is 1 only. 1 means only 2 grids, right? So any doubt in this one?
No, sir.
Okay, so last second bit was that in which class interval the maximum surnames was there.
6 to 8.
Maximum number of surnames like,
Maximum number of
yes, 6 to
surnames.
8, very good. 6 to 8 is the class interval in which the maximum number of surnames lie. So this is the last question of that exercise 14.3. Now we are moving towards the next exercise, the next topic, measures of central tendency. Measures of central tendency is nothing but the measure of, it is a single value that describe a set of data by identifying the central position within the within that set of data. Okay, a measure of central tendency is a single value that attempts to describe a set of data by identifying the central position within that set of data. Okay, so as such, measures of central tendency are sometimes called measures of central location also. There are 3 measures of central tendency you have already studied in class 7: mean, median, mode. Okay, so mean is nothing but this is average of numbers. Okay, arithmetic mean बोलते हैं इसको. It is nothing but it is an average, and it is the most popular and well known measure of central tendency. The next one is median. What is median? You studied in class 8. Median is the middle score, middle term for a set of data that has been arranged either in ascending order or descending order. ठीक है? And mode, what is mode? Mode is the most frequent score in our data set, whose maximum frequency is there. Okay, so जिसका frequency सबसे ज़्यादा रहता है उसको हम लोग mode बोलते हैं. So एक example देखते हैं हम लोग. We'll see one example. Consider a situation when 2 students, Mary and Harry, received their test copies, and the test has 5 questions. Each question carried 10 marks. Their score were as follows. This is Mary's score and this is Harry's score. Okay, so first of all we will find the average mark of Mary and Harry. So what we will do, we will add all these sum and we will divide it by all these scores, and then we will divide it by the number of scores, that is 5. Okay, so we will get the total 27, 30, 42. Okay, 42 by
42, sir.
yes, 42 by 5 is 88.4. This is Mary's average score. Now Harry का जो total है 28, 30. Okay, 41 आ रहा है पे. 30, 11, 41. So 41 by 5 will be 8.2. So according to you, whose marks is good? Who scored good marks?
Mary.
Marriage.
Okay, because average score was more than Harry's. So now Mary claimed to have performed better than Harry, but Harry did not agree. What Harry did, उसने क्या किया, वो अपने मार्क्स को असेंडिंग ऑर्डर में सेट किया दोनों का. सो मैरी का, हैरी का ऑलरेडी असेंडिंग ऑर्डर में है. सो इफ यू सेट द मैरीज स्कोर इन असेंडिंग ऑर्डर, 7 will come first, 8, 8, 9, 10. Like that. Now the middle value of Harry's score is more. Okay? The middle score of Harry is more than that of Mary. So he said that since his middlemost score was 10, which was higher than Mary's middlemost score, that is 8, his performance should be rated better. Okay? And even the number of 10s scored is more for Harry. Mary scored only 110. Okay, so the frequency of 10 is 3 for Harry and the frequency of 10 for Mary is 1. So Mary, again she was not convinced. To convince Mary, again Harry tried out another strategy. He said he had scored 10 marks more often, 3 times, as compared to Mary, who scored 10 marks only once. So his performance was better. Now I am asking whose performance is good, Mary's or Harry's?
Harry's.
सी हम लोग कभी भी स्कोर अगर एग्जाम में भी चेक करते हैं तो परसेंटेज चेक करते हैं कि उसमें कितने 10 स्कोर किया.
Percentage.
Percentage.
Percentage based on average marks only. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. So this average marks is nothing but that is mean, and the middle number is nothing but that is the median, and the number which has frequently occurred, that is maximum time, that is nothing but that is mode. So only to explain that these three different measures of central tendency, I have given this example. This is I have taken it from textbook only. So now let us move towards the formula for mean. You have already studied in class 7th. Class 7th में तुम लोग पढ़े हो. So mean of discrete data, raw data. Raw data means the data which we collected, which is in original form. So let x1, x2, x3, xn be the n value of variates. So arithmetic mean or simply mean is denoted by this symbol. And this is nothing but sum of all the observations divided by number of observation. That is x1 plus x2 plus x3 up to xn upon n. इसको शॉर्ट फॉर्म में हम लोग ऐसे लिखते हैं, समेशन x अपॉन n. ठीक है, समेशन x अपॉन n. So now we'll see one example based on this formula. Already you have done so many questions in class 7th. The height of 4 players are 152 centimeter, 140 centimeter, 148 centimeter and 156 centimeter. Find the mean height per player. So what we will do first? What is the formula for mean height? The sum of all these 4 numbers. The sum of all these 4 numbers divided by which number?
4.
Yes, very good.
Also,
So mean height is equals to 152 plus 140 plus 148 plus 156. If you add all these 4 numbers, we will get ये 300 आ रहा है, देखो 300 440 596. Okay, by 4. So it will give approximately 140, no, not approximately, correct, 149 centimeters. So this is the required mean height of the 4 players. Okay, and let us see one more example. Find the arithmetic mean of first 8 natural numbers. What are the first 8 natural numbers? First 8.
Sir, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Very good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Number of observations are 8. So our formula will be sum of all these numbers divided by 8. This is clear?
Yes, sir.
If you add, you will get 36. 36 by 8, that is 4.5. Any doubt in this part, this
No,
section?
sir.
Okay. Now in class 9th, we are going to study mean with respect to frequency distribution for ungrouped. ठीक है, this is for ungrouped. So suppose x1, x2, x3 up to xn are n variates, and these are the corresponding frequencies. So what we will find first, we will multiply all this. ये सबको multiply करेंगे, then add करेंगे, and then divided by the total frequency. तो इसको शॉर्ट में हम लोग लिखते हैं summation fx upon summation f. Summation, in short we will write summation fx upon summation f. ठीक है, this is the formula for finding mean for frequency distribution ungrouped form. So एक example देखते हैं इसको. See, this is x and this is f. Okay, so we'll make 3 columns, one for x, second for f, and third for fx, like that. Now what is first one? F into x,
20,
20.
right, 20. Second,
48,
right, 48. And the third one, 98. Next one,
88,
88,
next one,
27,
27.
right, 27. Okay, now what we have to do, summation fx means ये fx का पूरा total you have to add, and summation f means f का पूरा total. Okay, right, now we'll add all the frequencies. What is the total frequency we are getting here? 40 आ रहा है ना, 26 आ रहा है और ये 40, and we have to add all these numbers also. 24, 1, 3, 28, 281. So what we are getting, 40 and 281. So we'll write the formula. Formula is summation fx upon summation f. Okay, अगर I लिख रहे हैं तो यहाँ पर भी लिखना है, otherwise summation fx upon summation f. So this is 280 and this is 40. So 280, 281 and 40. 281 divided by 40, and we'll get 7.025. So this is the required mean. Any doubt in this question?
no sir.
Okay, this formula is known as direct method to find the mean. Okay, in class 10th you will be going to study three different methods to find the mean: direct method, assuming method, and step deviation method. So इस method को direct method बोलते हैं. Okay, so this is the last question of today's session. Now we are moving towards the next section, that is assignment section. 3 questions are there. One question based on histogram with different class size, and second one frequency polygon, and the third one mean, average number of books issued per day. Okay, I will post this assignment question through Google Classroom, and you have to submit through Google Classroom only. Okay, so that's all for today's session. Thank you very much.